Hello, so we're making pom-poms this time. They're again very popular, very simple and very cheap. You will need a packet of tissue paper. This cost me £1, and a pipe cleaner for every pom-pom you wish to make. These cost me 70p for a pack of 10 or something like that. So it's very simple. What you need to do is take your tissue paper and you need to cut it into squares. Now I use around 8 squares of tissue paper for each pom-pom that I make, purely because it gives it a good fluff, and you don't want too many that it's completely packed, and you don't want too few that it just doesn't look like a pom-pom at all. So I don't have a ruler with me. You don't even need to find your ruler. What I will do is I will go down the length of the tissue paper and bend my pipe cleaner to that, and then to make sure it's a square, because we all know squares have equal sides, I will go down to there. I'll fold my tissue paper, and then again I'm going to take some sharp scissors and carefully cut down. I mean, you don't have to be precise. No one is going to notice in a pom-pom, but obviously you can't fold it like that because you've still got the edge, so you need to trim carefully along the edge that is folded, so you can take the edge off and leave yourself with separate sheets. Here we go. Okay, let's get rid of the extras. So here I've got about 8 separate square sheets of tissue paper. What I need to do now is fold them concertina style, and by concertina style I mean like a fan. So we're going to do it in about 1.5 centimetre folds. I find that works nicely. So I'm going to fold over, then I'm going to turn it and fold it there. Then we're going to go back. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm starting to make it a fan shape. Okay, so back again. Make sure you really crease your paper because it will help when you're unfolding your pom-pom. Over, back, over, back. So you will end up with like this, like a fan. Don't let go of it. What you need to do now is fold it in half, as if you're making one of those little birds when you're at school with the wings. Crease the half, and this is where you're going to take your paper, take your pipe cleaner and attach it around the middle. Once you've folded it around the middle, you need to twist it, twizzle it, so that it stays in place and it makes a thread. This is how you'll hang your pom-pom up later. So twist it all the way down. Right, once it's twisted and secure, you should have a big bow tie. Now is the time to decide what the ends of your pom-pom are going to look like. I generally like either pointed or curved. So today we're going to do a curve. Make sure you've got strong scissors, as 8 sheets of paper multiplied by the amount of times you folded it is quite tough. So I use some very good sharp scissors. Watch your fingers. Okay, so I trimmed that one. I'm going to turn it to the other end and trim this one without snipping my fingers off while my family is out. And there. So I've got 2 ends, two ends that are trimmed. Now comes the fun part. So holding one end still, we're going to unfan this side, and you're going to start to fluff your pom-pom. And this is where I realise I've cut more sheets than I should have. So you're going to just pull it, lift it gently, otherwise you'll rip it, towards the centre. And that one is going to look a little bit scraggly, and you're going to think, what on earth? And then we'll do the next one. You must do these separately to get a good effect. This is what makes the pom-pom, essentially. This is the pom-pom. So that's 3. And what will start to happen is you're starting to build up the layers of the pom-pom. I'll keep going for a couple more, and I'll show you the one I made earlier so I don't bore you to tears with just folding and fluffing. Okay. I also make these into flowers. If you use green pipe cleaners, you can make them into flowers. On our blog there is a flower shop we made for a Pinterest shop with collective bias. And that was very cute. Boys had a lot of fun with that. And they did last quite a long time. To make multicoloured ones. If you want to make multicoloured pom-poms, just remember to alternate the layers. You can make all different kinds. And they do look sweet. We've used them at a lot of events that we've had. Okay, so you can really start to see it there. Okay, there it is, all fluffed out and nice. There's no amazing art to it to fluff it the shape that you want. So I'm going to show you one now that I did make earlier because it's going to take me a few minutes otherwise. And here it is. Okay, I fluffed pom-pom. This, as I said before, underneath, this is how you're going to attach it somewhere. So if you're attaching it to a wall, there you are. You could also make it into a flower, a little yellow scent or something, a pretty daisy one. Or you can fluff it round. Obviously, the more layers you've got, the more round a pom-pom you're going to get. But it's beautiful, and there we are. Probably cost about 15p a pom-pom. Which is pretty good. They're effective and you don't feel bad when they get scrunched up or attacked by the kids at the end of the party. So good luck with your pom-poms, and again, if you do make some, I would love to see them. Thank you.